Is it working? Yes, it is working. So I'll go mute. Unfortunate for some, but I was watching some shit. Yeah, looking at Flatout today. Busy boy on board of the house coming around Q1 at Netherlands. This is Flatout. Quite frankly, I've had quite a bit of stuff going on in my real life, so I don't know what round it is because I missed the Monaco. I think it was Monaco reverse grid last race. Turns out Dunce actually started from the. Oh my! Okay. Excuse me, but Brizzy Boy will be heading. Excuse me. We'll be heading to the pits there. And I believe someone just started a lap, but I'm looking now. Where am I looking? Sorry about the flicking. So, Mr. Tim out lap, but we have got people on laps. I believe it's Mercedes. That's an out lap. There's the other one. No, 110. That's not going to cut it. I expect it's going to be. I reckon we're going to hit the 109s. The 110 won't cut it, but there you go. You got full air pushing Paul. Javin Wayne in a Red Bull in second CH55 Max. So people was on that. Fruit giver, you want a lap there. See the sexy signs. Bit of a lock up there from Deadly Jason. Let's have a look. Pretty tricky track. Zanfort. Ooh, it looks like oh my god, what was that? Wow, so no, not happening that one. So too fast for you, starting his lap now. We will have people crossing the line to put some lap times in full. I'm still holding out a pole right now. Q Zan in third, Mr. Tim goes fourth. So moving the Alpine into fourth position, Mr. Tim in fifth position. See, it's 5-5 Max will move down. But I do, like I said, Cully there with a 109. I do expect a 109, between a 109 low and a 110 high should be the ballpark. We will find out. But that's just my estimate. I'm not saying these guys can't do better on often. So it is just my what would you call it? They call me a legend. They say I've got Emmys, but I don't. Unless you're talking about hemorrhoids, but I don't even have them either. Tracy bastards. But too fast for you in the Williams taking the gravel. That is not his lap. So Kendrick's now in the cash. No, in the kick Sauber, sorry. He will say he's purple, but that's just because he's doing his lap. Keep an eye out right now. Should be an entertaining race. Nice to see. Pretty much full grid. Sozraf didn't see you till late, so obviously people are apologising already, but there you go. Kendrick's moving up into 7th position, and we will see on board. And guess what? Kendrick's has all his battery, so that was just his out lap. Kendrick's lap was now. So anyone in Kendrick's way really needs to get a grip because he's going to be using that battery. He's going to be on the beans and he will be flying. Let's see if he gets purple sectors as he goes around. He's up by nearly half a second through sector 1 there. Look at that. Phenomenal stuff from Kendrick there. So that means he's going to be in the high 109s, I believe, if he keeps this pace up. Looking pretty good. I like to do the short quality. It's nice to see some of the drivers and see what they can do. I will be keeping an eye on Idons that's going around behind, and I will check his battery, but that's nearly a second off of Kendrick's time in that kick Sauber. So the green machine is looking mean today, ladies and gentlemen. I am my Tucky Dogs. This is Flatout at Zanfort. Let's go. He's coming down. It's a nice little tour. Does he get pole? Ooh, pushes it up to third, but like I said, let's flick to Dunce right now. What's Dunce got in the tank? Oh, the eye, the Dunce, the turns up. You might have put him in his corner all his life at school, but guess what? The Dunce has showed up today and pushed a 109.247. Well done. Come on, lad. Love to see it. TT going round the league owner. Off, flat out. See what he's got in the tank. Ooh, not bad at all. Look at that. Look. So high 109s, like I said. I reckon it should be between all that. Anyway, we've got Fruit Giver now. Let's see what he's got. Right, he's going round. It looks like he's on his lap. He's definitely got the battery in the tank so far. But what a lap by Idons. Pippin Cully. And now, to be honest, Idons with that lap, I'd sit there until just the last part of quali now, because everyone's going to have to push mega hard if they actually want to get pole. That is quite a gap. People might think that, what, 0.2, 0.3 of a second in a lot, but it really is. In Formula 1, it's quite a gap in race pace. But who knows? As Fruit Giver's coming up to finish his lap now and puts himself in 13th. Just getting out the 110s with a 111.4. So I expect some improvement from some of the guys there. TT should be heading back to the pits, but I'll just bring that up real quick to see. No, he's got battery in. Yeah, he's going to have to come back to the pits, so that's fair one. You've got the Alpine now of Makuze. So, oh, he's round! Oh, wow, okay. Good. Nice to actually not damage the car there. A lot of people would have just ended up with rear wing damage and ruined their qualifying session. So well done to, I mean, obviously not for making that mistake, but for actually keeping it out of the wall and getting out of the way. And that was a Red Bull. So I'm going to flick through the cars real quick. And is that Devin Wayne? I just seen, yes, it was. So Devin Wayne now coming around on his lap, trying to improve from 7th position. Probably wants to get in them 109s. And is very, very capable of doing so as well. So lovely to see. I don't even like Red Bulls, but I do like the drivers. The drivers are fair. They try the best. I mean, incidents do happen. I'm hoping there's not too much drama for the Discord after. This can be quite treacherous, this track. Overtaking spots are going to matter, but when you see someone that has got the better line and the better rubber dive down the inside, I found that it's always better to give it up and then just get them on the DRS points, because if you're going to do it before the DRS points, you're always going to get overtook anyway, so it really doesn't benefit you. It does look fancy for the viewers, but other than that, it's not really beneficial to your tyres or your race, so just keep that in mind. As we're looking now, and Graf one actually set his time on mediums, I believe, so well, let's see what goes down there. And I also believe that Javin Wynn's actually going around again, because he's got plenty of fuel in the car and his time's... No, he's not. He's not got the fuel in the car. So full air now in that Haas. We'll have a little look. Full air being known to being very ballsy on track, but I mean it is racing, and it's rather not be in the race, which is why I'm sat in this lovely warm booth at Full Air, pushing a purple sector 1, I believe. So going very, very quickly indeed. Well, no, I don't know if it was purple. Yeah, I think it was. Sector 2 coming through now. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. He is quick. He can get his car up there, but a 1092 is there. Ooh, hang on a minute. Who was that? That is Full Air. Full Air's flying. Can he keep it together? Can he hold them off? Can he push for full? The full, the air. Can he do it? No, 6, but Dunn's in that Ferrari. Has got a Mercedes off Cully in front of him. So Cully now coming round. Can he get it done? Plenty of quality time left, so we'll find out. Ladies and gentlemen, this should be entertaining. Look at that. Cully can't do it, but Dunst, can he beat his own time? Just a secure pole, and look at that. The Ferrari, the red, has just made everyone else mad in the head. That's going to be hard to beat for these boys. Really will. So I'm going to try and find the guy that's going around in front, and it is Makuze, and Makuze's not on a lap, so I'm going to try and find the guy behind, which I believe is the other Haas. Oh, Brizzy Boy, right? Yes, it is, and he's gone purple, it says. And he's right up there with them, so he's really quick through Sector 2. We'll find out if he can make up the time when he's sideways through the exit of the last corner. And then will lose a lot of time there, so he won't even improve, I don't think. No, he did improve a tiny bit, but he just goes to show it. He could have been up there, just taking that curb. Fuller's going round again. So Fuller's starting another lap right now. Let's go. He's got the fuel in the car as well, it looks like. That's insane. Alright. Got people boxing. I want to keep an eye on the Delta just to see if he's up on his time. Because if he is, if you look at the actual times, he only needs to gain like 2 times and he's going to jump to 4th. And if he gains more than that, he's going to jump even further up the field. So we'll see what he's got. He's on it. I believe he is, isn't he? Have a look. Took a bit of grass on the right side of the car there. Might make him want to think twice, but we'll see. It's quite demanding on the tyres as this track, I'm not going to lie. It can be really tricky, but there you go. He's on the pace, so if he can get the final corner better than he did previously, he might actually be up. But that's going to be a big shout, but man, my God, Fulzer. Oh, he's going to have to send it in the box now. So let's have a look. We've got a McLaren behind us. TT coming up on Fuller. Fuller moving out of the way just in time. Lovely. 60 in the box. Will have time just to come back out if he wants to. And TT sends himself into 4th. But what are the other drivers on track doing right now? Kendrick isn't on a lap. Javin Wynn is on a lap going purple through Sector 1. I believe we will find out. Looking good. Flat out today. I expect everyone except Duns to go back out. Because, I mean, that's quite a time to be. Unless he wants to get it in the 108s. But then he's looking like he's tier. Yeah. Well, it's what it is. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. And Augie, I believe, has started his lap. I'm just going to keep an eye on Javin Wayne to see what he can push on this final part. And he goes into 5th. But I'm going to flick to Augie. The return of the Augie. To see what he's got. See if he can keep it together around this track. This is not his actual... This will be his time. But the time he put in, I know it's quicker than that. I have raced to do before. And he is a decent driver. Gets caught up. But that's racing, it does happen. Needs to be careful, cars need to move out of the way. Well done. Try and keep it together, Augie, through this section in the Red Bull. It's all to play for. He's definitely improving, surely. I mean, you've got to be, right? Especially with 111.2. You see his end sector time there. So he is up by a little bit, and he only needs a little bit more in these final bits to gain. I wonder if he's going to keep with it. Oh, a lot of curb there. Turning in way too early, bro. You need to trust the car. I don't know if he's got the setups down. So we'll find out. It's costing the line though. Does he improve? No, staying there, and that won't be an improvement. So I'm going to have to flick now. That's a pit. There's the Aston. The Aston now. On his outlap. Mr. Tim. I like this dude. Did comms with Mr. Tim. Really good guy. Knows his stuff. See what he's got in the tank. I know he can improve on that, but that lap time is pretty good anyway. There is like a mixed tier in here. The top, I'd say the top 6, maybe top 8. And then there's another complete race going on. But Hardy there moving up to 7, Fuller 8. And going on another outlap as well. But I am going to keep an eye on Mr. Tim. Every driver, if they haven't already watched my videos, will notice that I stay with the Delta. If the back guys are battling it out, I don't care if the guy wants at front wants to be watched. The back guy's getting the footage because I like to watch the action. I'm not bothered about watching cars go around track. UK Demon there, just retiring from track, thinking I'll play the long game and hopefully it will work out. Strategy definitely matters around here. Without a doubt, you cannot mess about with your strategy, ladies and gentlemen. It will matter. Everything counts, and that last corner does count as well. Mr. Tim coming around to finish up his quali lap right now. What's he got? And he moves to 10th position. Well done, Mr. Tim. So I'm going to move further down the field. I believe it's a Haas. And is it on its lap already? Yes, it is. It's full air, about to start his out lap. So I'm not going to keep an eye on that. I'm going to move further forward to Too Fast For You. Crosses the line. Moves himself to 9th. And then I'm going to move a little bit further back to... Jesus, sorry about the flicking. We've got Hardy going in the box. Thanks for that, you fucking. Here we go. Dunce, obviously. Pole position still. We have got... Has he just started his lap? No, he hasn't. So I'm going to go on board with full air. Sod it. Quali's finished. Dunce already taking it. I think Cully's there as well. Hang on. Cully. Oh! Does improve, but doesn't get it because Dunce gets a 108.960. My God. My God. See you right there. One away. That exactly is. So full air. Can you... Oh, it says purple when I flick to him. He's already done a lap. Full air might clinch this. Tasty stuff. Going to be a saucy race, to be fair. Oh my God. So where we go. Look how tight that is. Full air must have made a little bit of a boo-boo there. Makuzi now in the album round. What you got? No, you're down. You're down. There's nowhere. Okay. So anyone else on the lap? I do not believe there is, except TT. What's he got in the bag? Is he coming over? No, he's going to the pits. RC in the pits. And I'm running upstairs for the pits. The Idons, phenomenal stuff. Taking pole position at Flatout today. And yeah, well done. Not by much at all. Like behind. Brizzy boy. One of them fourth. If it stays a Javin Wayne full air. So look at the Haas boys. That's your team right now. The Haas boys. If they can keep it together, they help the Haas. Keep the Haas, right? Kendricks, Arde, Makuzi. You've got Too Fast For You. Mr. Tim, RC Payan, Raf 1, UK Demon, Oggy, Fruit Giver, Deadly Jason, and Tambo First Blood. The Ferraris, first and last right there, ladies and gentlemen. So if you look at that, right, well, makes sense, doesn't it? Although Tambo shouldn't be that far down, but look at the deltas. If you look at the first 10 all up to that second mark, then CH55 Max can do equivalent and that. So I know for a fact that that's just a mistake during a lap, and probably everyone else has done the same, but that's the delta right there. There's your quali. I'm going to end that so I don't miss this because these don't wait about, so chill.